And welcome back. Now we actually start this fucking game. And, let's see where it takes us. It's lunchtime. Where should I eat? Certain people appear in certain places, but right now, I don't know anyone. So I'm gonna eat lunch in the courtyard, because that's my jam. Now that classes were over, it was time for the student council's first meeting. I'm gonna set up my hello. And here are my stats, which you should monitor at all times. This is like your fucking HP bar, except for one of these points affects whether you live or die. So it's not just the heart. Look here, Kayato. This just won't do. Ava opened the file called Club Reports on her holo and flipped through the page after page of forums. And some of these clubs have not submitted dues or membership reports for years. I knew the previous president was lazy, but I never imagined it could be this bad. I could feel my eyes glazing over as I looked through the paperwork. I threw my hands up. It's really a big deal? As long as people are having fun, aren't the clubs fulfilling their purpose? Ava stared at me incredulously. Ugh. You have to get the clubs in order before anything else. I'm appointing you as club manager, Kayato. Go to the problem clubs and get their issues resolved. Got it? Club manager? I got slapped with the title already? Oi, you can just... Ava crossed her arms. Or you could just help me fill out these equipment use forms. A terrifying stack of paperwork sat beside Ava. Okay, I'll go figure out what's wrong. Good. I looked through the club reports on my holo. It seemed like there were 3 problem clubs. The Kendo, Science, and Swim clubs. Looks like I'll be managing the 3 of them. You can see the club report on your holo. Each club has 3 stats. Member count refers to the number of members in the club. Readiness refers to the current ability of the club to perform their activities. Morale refers to the happiness of the club members. Clubs require readiness to win competitions and bring prestige to the school. However, gaining readiness drains morale. If the club's morale is too low, then its performance will be negatively affected. Having more members multiplies the club's readiness. However, chances to recruit new members do not come often. Managing each club's stats is the key to being successful as a club manager. Do your best. So, translation. Exactly what it says, except for there's a few things that it doesn't mention. If your morale gets lower, how it negatively affects you is you lose club members, which is a big fucking deal. And another thing it doesn't frickin' note is that there is a max club members that you can have before a certain event. So, if you're here for a walkthrough, keep that frickin' in mind. Like, if you are, for instance, if you have 29 luck and you're just keep on failing and trying to get club members, and your stress is also relatively low, like 1 to 10, I'd say. 1 to 10, 29 luck, you should not be failing very much to recruit club members. Like, if you fail 3 times in a row, chances are you've reached the max. Unless you're on Space Whale mode, in which case I'm not really sure, because this is my first time playing on Space Whale mode and having those kinds of problems, because I usually fail before the first month. But having beaten the game now, I feel pretty confident. So let's get this shit together. Well, let's check out the Kendo Club first. I entered the Kendo dojo and saw a girl just about to leave. Hi, are you in the Kendo Club? I'm the club manager of the student council and... Gah! She eyed me suspiciously as if I was somehow already the bad guy. I'm here to talk about the dues for your club. The Imperial Tax Collector has arrived! Okay, no, that's a... That voice would murder, me and you, so, I'll experiment. She bolted. What the... While I was firmly opposed to the notion of running a random girl down, I instinctively gave chase. Hey, wait! She ran into the courtyard. For crying... I mean, from the student council. Your club hasn't paid any dues for the past 3 years. La 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 la, don't know what you're talking about. She picked up a watering hose from the garden and pointed it at me. I'm firing my laser! I narrowly leapt out of the way and took cover behind a tree. She laughed as she soaked the tree with water. That's improper use of school equipment. Fortunately, the water lost pressure and the stream limped down into a trickle. I've got her now. You've got a lot to answer for. Ah! I marched toward her. She backed herself into a tree. I've got her now. Now, isn't it time you explain what happened to the dues? Not yet. Asaka gave the tree a kick. Fly, my children! Fly! I looked up and saw a horde of pissed-off birds sitting on the branches. They all glared at me as if I just ate their young. So, she is also the Lord of the Birds. Another thing that, they don't tell you. And again, fucking Dark Souls of games. Watch this shit. What the... Suddenly, the world is enveloped by flapping wings and feathers as the birds attacked me. See that shit? This game's fucking impossible. And so, I, Kyoto Shields, became the first to fall in the line of duty. Whoever knew being in student council could be a matter of life or death. Are you alright? My senses are turning me. Maybe I overdid it a bit. A bit? You nearly turned me into bird food! Those birds did look pretty deadly. Anyway. Sorry. Oh! The girl picked a feather off from my head and held it in front of me. It's pretty. Pretty. My ass. I crossed my arms. I am Kaito Shields from the Student Council. The president says that you've been behind on your dues. The dues, you ask? Let's see. Altogether, I think you owe the school 600 credits. 600 creds? You could buy a nuclear warhead for that amount. No, you couldn't, you moron. What universe would a weapon of mass destruction be that cheap? Well, the truth is... The girl suddenly prostrated herself before me and held up a credit chip. I'm sorry, I can only offer 10 creds. 10 creds? This isn't the due. Nope. It's a bribe, Mr. Manager. Oi. What? You think this is a negus and you can just bribe your way through everything? That's racist. I apologize. I sighed. So what happened to the dues? I honestly do not know, Mr. Manager. You're the captain of the Kendo Club, aren't you? That I am, Mr. Manager. So isn't it your responsibility to gather dues from the members and send to the student council? That it is, Mr. Manager. But the truth is, people come and go so quickly, and, well, asking for money up front makes the first years reluctant to join. I'm sorry. I have no idea whether we've even bothered to collect dues in the past 3 years. How can you even operate a club without any dues? So I guess nothing's going to be resolved, huh? Are we going to get disbanded, Mr. Manager? She eyed me with huge puppy eyes. Oh, whatever. I've been put in charge by the president to put the problem clubs back into order. So I guess I can manage the Kendo Club until you've paid your dues back. Does this mean you're giving us another chance? I shrugged. That's what I'm here to do, I suppose. All right! Don't worry about a thing, Mr. Manager. I'll put the Kendo Club back in working order in no time at all, you'll see. What a sudden change of emotion. She was clearly bullshitting me. I am Asaga Okuren, the captain of the Kendo Club. Nice to meet you. She shook my hand over vigorously. Likewise. As I said, I'm Kayato Shields, the new vice president of the student council. I look forward to working with you, Mr. Manager. My name has been replaced with a title already. Double ellipse. Triple ellipse. I got Asaga's contact info and her club times onto my holo. Starting tomorrow, I'll have to work hard to fix everything.